All right, well, then let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome, everybody, to Caffeine 115 of Guy Party Podcast. How's it going? I am one half, exactly, of Guy Party Podcast. Al, how's it going?
How are we measuring that?
I don't know. I'm measuring it by Discord screens. So
Okay.
one half. And, of course, the better half of Guy Party Podcast is
the
Matty
smaller
Daddy.
half.
How's it going, man? No, the hair does it. The hair.
I was gonna say for measuring by body mass, it's
Trump.
definitely
Trump.
you that is bigger.
If you're measuring my comic book collection, it's definitely you. And luscious locks.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But what's going on, man? How's things? How's stuff? How's your week been?
It's been good. Been good, I think.
You're questioning that way too much.
I don't know. I'm trying. You always ask me. I'm never ready for it. I'm trying to think. I don't. Do you want to hit
And why?
that stuff first?
Sure, I'll hit this stuff first. Guys, Instagram, Guy_party_pod. We post kind of what's kind of going on, what we just recently bought or accomplished, and trophy-wise, achievement-wise, games-wise, you can watch and listen to this podcast on our website at guypartypod.com, and as well, you can send us some feedback emails at guyparty91@gmail.com. Anything you want to let us know, any suggestions, any just positive, negative feedback, it's all welcome. Anyway, with that out of the way, now we can get into how the weeks have gone. What you been playing? What you been reading? What you been watching? Doing?
So
How are things? Stuff.
they are things.
Things and stuff.
I mean, working a lot, coaching started back up, so that's a
that's the
thing.
thing that happened.
So I think because of it, so my work schedule is slightly changing in terms of with coaching. I'm coaching,
Okay.
what is it, Monday and Wednesday nights? But instead of working Tuesdays 8 to 4, I'm working Tuesday 8 to 12 and Friday 8 to 12
Okay,
in the morning.
that's not bad.
So
So you done afternoon?
for those 2 days, yeah.
That's nice.
I'm working behind the desk and the manager was like, hey, instead of doing one 8-hour shift, can you do 2 4-hour shifts? And I was like,
Sure.
yeah. I mean, normally on my day off, I don't get out of bed until 11:30. So this is just kind of being a kick in the butt to hey,
Get the fuck out. Do something.
get out. By the time
Yep.
I get done with my work shift, it's cool. This would be the time I'm probably actually starting my day.
But then again, you don't usually go to bed till 2? So
Depends.
You have to go to bed at 11,
Yeah.
11:30 midnight-ish. Ish.
Yeah, I mean that's a normal
Ish.
weeknight for me.
Yeah.
But it's just
can't wait to be done sampling.
because of that, I feel it's concrete in my schedule now. So it's because it was kind of set in schedules. It was always varied. There would be one day off that was random, but now it's Tuesday afternoons, Friday afternoons. I don't work, so it's I think I'm gonna stream those days, and then on weekends, which will be pretty nice. So I'll have a consistent schedule, kind of.
That's the main thing you need, man. You need
Yeah.
a fucking consistent schedule. It's something I don't have.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
Games?
in terms of games, I feel I played a lot actually this week.
Makes fun of us.
Still grinding out achievements in Avengers. Kind of hit not a wall, but it's just become very grindy at this point.
Okay. Yep.
So it's just kind of
I heard that.
an hour or two a day. I just kind of hop in and grind some stuff out, and then get bored and leave.
Get the fuck out of it. Peace. Bye, Thor. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Beat Dead Space 3 again. On classic mode, which unlocked these things called the devil horns, where it's a foam finger with the rock symbol. It's called devil horns in the game, but it's essentially the most powerful gun in the game and pretty much one shots anything.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't take it into the harder difficulties. So there's 2 more difficulties I need to do. It's pure survival, which enemies don't drop ammo or med packs. You have to craft them at a bench.
Gotcha.
And then hardcore, which is essentially one life mode, which is gonna be fucking brutal. So I think what I'm gonna do is get all the achievements besides those 2, and then just do pure survival, and then just maybe slowly work my way through hardcore.
Makes sense, man. Makes sense.
It's gonna be tough. Like I enjoy like the one life mode games,
I do not.
but it's like I enjoy them in spurts.
Yeah, you can't just keep doing them back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back. It fucking sucks. I
But,
bend you over half the time.
yeah.
'cause I suck.
Yeah. Started playing Lords of the Fallen again, which is kind of like a Dark Souls-esque game.
You were playing that
Um,
today?
Yes.
This morning? Yeah. I
Played
saw
it for
you.
a couple hours.
I hopped on stream
Um,
for a bit. Yeah.
Slowly making progress through that. It's a little bit combat feels clunky compared to Dark Souls, so it's kind of like
Okay.
But I already had
Yeah.
achievements in it, so it's like I might as well just try and get more.
Keep on keeping on with it. Yeah.
And then just playing a lot of Among Us with other people's.
I've noticed.
Um,
Yeah, I was like texting you to
it's-
get home yesterday, and you're like, you popped on Steam and playing Among Us. I was like, you texted me, I'm home. I'm like, oh, guess he's not doing anything else. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Although I did hop in
Yeah.
GTA after,
You did.
because
Yeah, that was
everyone
fun.
hopped off like an hour
Damn
after I
fun.
hopped on. But yeah, Among Us. I constantly have to remind people that I play with, because we talk on Discord. I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to remind them like afterwards. I'm like, dude, like, no ill will. Like anything I yelled at you is,
Yeah.
in the moment, and especially if I'm streaming, it might be like bit worthy.
Motherfucker.
But there was one moment this weekend where
Oh.
it was me and this one guy. We were
You
running
motherfucker.
from one room to another, and like he ran back to get something real quick. I guess was like shortly behind me, and was like, I could see him on my screen, so like
Yeah.
he could see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking up this hallway, and the imposter kills me, and he continues walking up, and like the imposter just walks away from my body past him, and he reports my body. I'm like, okay, Glenn is fucking caught. Like he saw me get killed. Like Zach has to be like, it's fucking Glenn, obviously.
Why would he? Yeah. How did he
And
not know?
I want to see what he saw, because he's like, Glenn teleported on the screen. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how did you not
teleport
see
on the
that?
screen? Did you
No,
teleport?
it must have been lag, if anything, but it's one of those things where it's like, when I die, I
Put two and
just
two together.
when I die, I don't talk in like discussion chat, because I'm dead,
Mhm.
so I don't want to like be like, oh fucking Zach killed me, because that's not the point of the game.
Yeah.
But I was like flipping my shit, and then same match
That
later that
sucks,
game,
dude.
he
Fuck
should
that.
he should have caught the imposter again, and he didn't. And at the end of the match, Glenn, who was the imposter, he was like, "There's no way I should have won that."
Yep.
He's like, "I should have got caught twice there, and I did not." Like, Zach, you are fucking dumb.
You motherfucker.
But still having a lot of fun with that, especially if
Yeah,
you have like
I
a
mean-
good like 6 or 7 people to play with.
I was just gonna say something about that. Yep.
And then the only other thing I did was last night I went up to my buddies and we had a bonfire, or outdoor fire. It wasn't really a bonfire, but it was in like a fire pit.
Yeah.
And that was pretty nice to actually have like some in-person social interaction outside of work and stuff.
It's dude, it's so weird because like, the East
Yeah.
Coast is still like fucked up, and we're just sailing along out here.
Well, you're fucked up by another situation.
Yeah. But
But,
weird, dude. It was weird.
Yeah. But that was pretty fun. It was chill. Like it
Oh yeah.
driving to the house, it was like I drove through like torrential downpour almost, and I was like,
Mm.
well, hopefully
Lucky
it's not
you.
raining there. And like got there, and it was like kind of like light rain, but like not like heavy or like consistent.
Nothing to fuck with you.
So like we sat inside for a bit, and then it stopped, and then went out and started making the fire, and then had some pizza, which was actually really good. It was like some thin crust pizza.
Crispy, so it's
and-
crispy shit.
Yeah. And it was pretty solid. It was like kind of a bougier pizza place that has like all like the fancy pizzas.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Like wood fire pizzas and like all like the all the shit
It was like
that, or-
like the pizzas were like on it is like chicken and grapes and onions and Asiago cheese, and like yeah, it was like all that fancy stuff. And I saw like the Brooklyn pie, and I was like,
grapes.
yeah, grapes on pizza is a thing apparently.
Who the fuck puts grapes on pizza?
Yeah, right.
I was mad at.
I think
I'm
pears
still
were
mad
on
at
pizza.
pineapple. I'm still
think-
mad at pineapple.
I think the
Don't
one
fucking
pizza
put
the
it
one girl said that they had the other weekend had pears on it, and I was like, pears on pizza? She's like, yeah, it was actually pretty good. I'm like, I don't know about that.
No,
Um,
I want meat. I want
yeah.
pepperoni. I want.
I
Bacon,
just
I
want
want sausage, I
their
want, yeah, ham.
classic like Brooklyn pie,
Yeah.
which was pretty good.
I'd rather eat a
Um,
plain cheese pizza than eat fucking
yeah.
pineapple Hawaiian pizza. Fuck. Ugh.
Yeah, my one friend, she was like, "Really? That's what you're getting?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm not a fancy ass person with pizza." And my buddy was like,
Yeah.
"I respect that. Like, you do you." He's like, "You do you, man." I was like,
You do you,
"Thanks,
but you know, I get it. I get it. That's
thanks."
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Um,
I mean, not my bag though. Not my
yeah,
style.
yeah, they got all like fancy pizzas, and I was like, "Give me the basic cheese and
So just personals.
sauce."
Getting
You could get a
personal pizza?
mini.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
like it came in like rectangle form, not like
Oh, okay.
circular.
Trays.
And yeah,
Small tray.
yeah, and I'm looking at like the medium I got was maybe about 16 to 18 inches long and like 8 inches wide. So it was like a medium
pretty
you could
decent.
get two people could finish a medium easily.
Yeah.
A mini one person could finish easily.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So it was pretty good. And I guess the only other thing is I
Good.
started Call of Duty Black Ops again and trying to grind that out on veteran. Not doing that on stream because that would cause a lot of rage.
Oh yeah. Fuck those games, man. Fuck those
But
games.
I want to slowly work through all the Call of Duty games I have to try and 100%. So
Damn.
I'll probably do like the zombie stuff on stream though.
Yeah.
But the
what I was
veteran
doing
story,
today.
can't do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think that's pretty much been my week. How about you?
Nice, man. So a whole lot of the same. Working a lot, so I was getting up really early, so I couldn't really stream too long at nights. Maybe like
Yeah.
two and a half hours instead of my usual three and a half. Which it's still something. Can't be mad about it. So I've been still playing a shitload of GTA. To put
I've
things in
seen.
perspective, I'm level 92 now. Like
Yeah.
I think geez, I don't even know how many hours of time online I have, but to put things into perspective, I'm just pulling up Steam right now. How many hours I played last 2 weeks, I don't even know, but I'm level 90 freaking 2 already. It's pretty good. I think I've been playing online for about 3 weeks, honestly. So, I'm not entirely
That's
sure.
where the double and triple XP really helps.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
For
I didn't
sure.
do any of that, and it took me 350 hours or something to get to level 137 or whatever I am.
Yeah. So, I have 123 hours on a record, and that also includes, story mode. And I have 67 hours in the past 2 weeks. So whatever, 67, divide that by 2, and then add that to that. So that's whatever. It's just say it's 70, 35. So yeah, I've got about 100 hours online, level 92. Not bad. Not
Solid.
bad. So I've been playing that. I just hopped in quickly yesterday to Borderlands 1, Game of the Year edition.
I saw that.
Yeah, I popped 2 quick achievements. I got to level 50, then level 51 for overleveled. So I got 2
Nice.
really easy ones there. And then I've just been reading a lot too outside of gaming. It's actually right here. This is the 3rd book of my series. I actually bought the other 2, so they're just waiting upstairs. I
Nice.
think I have 10 pages left in this book right now. So I might as well kill this tonight. But yeah, this book series is so fucking good, man. Every time I think it's like, okay, where can I go next? Like, oh shit, that was a twist. Like, okay, cool.
Mhm.
That opens up a whole. I can see the next book now. Like, cool. So I'm excited to get into those. Still waiting to get my my second volume, or not volume, fucking issue. of Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm still waiting on that, but that's coming from the local comic book store. They said to give me a call when it comes in. So I'll go run over and grab that ASAP. And besides all that, some mainly just playing PC. I thought I played. No, okay, no. So I got Super Mario 3D All Stars. So I finally went out and picked up 3D All Stars Friday.
Nice.
I want to say yeah, because Friday was a short day at work. We finished. Well, we didn't finish up early. We were forced to finish early because we ran out of bottles from the lab, and there's no more. So we need to go back and finish up some other wells. But I finished at like 1 on Friday maybe, and I ran out to just grab that quick because I had to ship something out. So yeah, just went and got that. And me and the wife actually started playing 64, Super Mario 64. So we're gonna play through that. I don't know how much interest she has in Sunshine or Galaxy because she just likes the simplest of simple games of Mario games. Like
Yeah, they definitely get a little bit. I feel like Galaxy is more simple than Sunshine.
Okay, yeah.
In terms of it's pretty much from what I remember, it's kind of just taking Super Mario 64, but making it so it like you just include gravity into like the parkour and puzzle and yeah. It's like if I do a triple jump, I can get high enough to get this thing to suck me onto it with gravity, and then I am on the next part of the map.
As I said, I've never played. I played Sunshine a splash, maybe like 2 hours worth, and never played Galaxy. So I'm really excited to get into that. But I mean, they're both gonna be brand new games. So $60, yeah, okay for ports, okay. But I mean, for the nostalgia. As soon as I looked on the back of the thing and like the back of the case of it, I saw like the little like the N64 box for Super Mario 64. I was like, I got like just a wave of nostalgia flying over me because I remember like getting a game for like GoldenEye or whatever, getting a game for 64, seeing a little the corner peeled back like only on N64. It's awesome. So good stuff. Good stuff.
That's one thing I miss about games these days is not even just like unwrapping the box or like the whatchamacallit, the thing, the disc,
the box, the case
is case. That's the word I'm looking for. But it's like it was something about like opening a box to get like your N64 game out.
Yeah, like slide it out and open the box.
Yeah, because it was like, well, box is gone, it's trash, but it was like there's something about like how the flimsiness, I guess, that just kind of has a nostalgia kick to me.
I don't know. It just I saw it, I was like, man, just to see that little corner peel back, it's like only for N64. I was like, it's awesome, fucking great. And so we started playing Super Mario 64, and then hopefully we get to play some more tonight. But I don't know. We'll see. I gotta make some dinner after. Got dinner in the oven right now, actually. So, but besides that, no, nothing else, man. A shitload of GTA, as I said. And as you mentioned, with Among Us, having a good group of people to play with. I have 2 good buddies playing online right now, and then of course you when you pop in, like, but it's always we have a good group, we have a crew to play on GTA Online, so it's like it makes it so much more fun to play with. Like,
I can imagine. I couldn't play GTA by myself online.
No, I got a bunch of stock to sell. Like, are you guys down to clown around for a little bit and help me out? And just like, sure, let's go. Fucking great, easy. So it definitely makes things worth it.
I'd have to look it up. But I remember when I was playing it years ago, there's a way you could, like, I don't want to say, like, glitch or, like, cheat, but you could do something in Task Manager where essentially it somehow, like, froze your connection or froze the game for, like, long enough that would kick everyone from your lobby and give you your own lobby and, like, refresh the lobbies to just you, which is something we used to do for, like, we're trying to sell all this cargo or something, and we spent 5 minutes trying to find a low lobby count just to do this real quick, and it was like, all right, just join me. It will take 60 seconds to join, and we have a fresh lobby. Boom, done.
And then we'll get it done in 15 minutes and be done.
And you don't have to worry about people attacking you or anything like that.
Hey, I made $600,000. Awesome, thanks guys, cool. But yeah, we were playing a new mode last night, Survivor Series. It's just survive waves of gang attacks, pretty much.
Yeah, that's new?
I don't think it's new, but because it's Martin Madrazo's missions. But
to be fair, I never really did missions in online.
I didn't either. I only did what you did, as you said. When I had it on Xbox 360, heists. But then again, that
heist and
really
fuck around
all
online
that was in there. Yeah. And then PS4, they added a bunch of new shit. But still, I really only just stuck to the heists and maybe like King of the Hill or like Team Death or something. And then now
races.
And then now it's like, fuck, there's so much stuff to do on there now. And it's like, this is great. So
yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
Well, something
I'm
else you did,
really
which you
excited.
posted on Instagram, is you got
Oh!
Borderlands back to 100%.
I did get. Well, that was like 2 weeks ago.
You
But
posted
yeah,
it 2 days ago.
yeah. I forgot to do that. But yeah, I got all the trophies in Krieg's DLC, the Fuster Cluck. So I got all of that done, and the game's back to 100%.
Nice.
So now I wouldn't feel too guilty buying it on PC, even though it just went off sale 3 days ago.
Well,
Because I
I
have
would-
100% on there. But I was like, dude, you know what? When I buy the PS5, like eventually, because I'm gonna eventually get a PS5 for Horizon and God of War and whatever other PS exclusives come out. Then I'm gonna be able to, everything's hopefully backwards compatible with PS4. Most games. It says 99.9% of games, whatever. And then you get a free copy of it on PS5. So
I was thinking about that
not,
earlier today, where I was like, I need to go back into Borderlands and
yeah,
grind
just
that
do it.
out.
It's easy. It's easy. It's really easy, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, I did do something else though. As you can see, you're looking at a different angle right now. Usually, you're looking back toward this way when my camera was on the tripod on the stand, looking over my monitor. But I got a dual monitor stand.
Hey,
A really nice dual monitor stand. It's got like a nice tempered glass, like thick tempered glass base. It's like, I don't know, maybe, yeah, I don't know, yeah, just not a half inch, maybe just a little bit less than a half inch, but like, yeah, no, 3/8. But it's really thick, nice, like black tinted glass, and everything kind of it mounts and kind of rotates and everything. So it's I have
Nice.
one of my monitors in portrait mode, so it's
nice.
24
Yeah.
inches up and this way. And I got my actual one to game on. It's kind of set up over here. It raises everything up off the. Pretty much what it does is clear off a lot of room down below where the stands
Yeah,
were, and
my,
raises it up to my actual eye height.
Yeah.
So it's freaking ideal, dude. It's perfect. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's
I can see my actual tower now. I get it's really nice.
That's
like
one
it.
thing. Like my main gaming monitor, it literally is on a slide, so I can like literally slide it up and down on the
I
stand.
didn't have that. Yeah.
But my one other monitor, I have it on a desk mount and something where it's
Mhm.
literally just an arm that I can like loosen up the bolt and just slide it up and down to wherever
So
I want
that's
it.
exactly what this. I can slide this up and down on here.
Yeah.
And I can turn them. I can flip
Yeah.
them forward, back. It's pretty much like 3. I can just keep flipping it. It's perfect. But I dig it. It makes everything so much better, and it looks and feels so much better. I have so much more room for for my mouse pad now. I can actually like move it.
Yep.
Frequently. I don't need to have my DPI like up to like 4,000. So it's pretty good, man. Pretty good. Anyway, that's been it. That was probably the highlight of the week, though. Getting that thing and setting it up took me like an hour and a half to unhook everything, to get everything how I wanted it, and like fucking make it nice
Yeah.
and neat, and try to hide some cables and like some of the cord management stuff here. But yeah, it's good. It's good. But anyway, let's get into some news, man. Let's talk about some the happenings in
Let's.
the gaming and media outlet industry and all that shit. So. What do you got, man? What's on your plate
So-
this week?
Netflix released more information, I guess, about the Resident Evil series that is coming to Netflix in 2021.
Nice.
They didn't release too much, but they pretty much said Leon and Claire, who are like the two main characters that you play
Yep.
as in 2,
Uh-huh.
are gonna be the lead characters in the show.
Any actors,
Um,
actresses yet?
I don't think they've casted anyone yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about casting.
Okay.
but-
all right.
It's
All
interesting because it feels like that means it's going to take place after the second game for sure.
Okay.
But I'm
Think it's
curious
gonna,
to.
like, deviate and go on its own kind of storyline. Or
I think it will. I don't think they're gonna touch a video game storyline.
makes sense. Plus, yeah, they're limited that way, so it makes
Yeah.
sense to open it up and take some creative,
Yeah,
artistic liberties and.
but I'd be curious to see where they go with it.
Okay.
Claire is just rocking her normal like red jacket, but Leon, who's a police officer and later Secret
Mhm.
Service, is rocking a suit, which you don't really ever see him wear in the games. So
Okay. Interesting.
it's gonna be
Well, there you go.
interesting
Something
to
new.
see.
Something new.
where that goes, but I'm very excited and definitely going to keep up on
Keep
that.
keep those those whatever I want to say. Just keep looking out for it.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. You did it.
Nice.
I believed in you.
Yeah, I fucking man, I'm running off like 5 hours of sleep the past like
I've been
2
there.
nights. I'm perpetually there. It's just like I looked at myself in the mirror today. I was like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a raccoon. I got like fucking dark ass bags in my eyes. I was like, I should probably get some sleep tonight. They're just
Probably.
like, but why, dude? Ah,
Who
fuck
needs
it.
sleep?
I feel okay now.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, yeah, dude. I'm curious to see how that turns out because not many good TV shows and movies about video games.
I'd be curious. You could probably list them all off on one hand. I mean, Witcher so far is good.
Which
That's
is
also
great.
based originally off a book, so I don't know if you want
Yeah.
to count that. Because they're kind of going with the
Um,
book storylines, it seems like.
Tomb Raider ish.
I didn't
ish.
see the newest one. I don't
Ish.
remember how the older ones hold up.
I don't know. Again, I don't know. But just knowing that they're all that good usually. So whatever. One of the most interesting things I found out this week was I guess this is just really early this week. Was that Microsoft bought Bethesda?
Oh yeah, that
Wait.
was a that was a big. It was 7.5 billion.
Okay, Microsoft bought Bethesda in a $7.5 billion deal acquiring Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, which, I mean, it's not Elder Scrolls, it's just... Yeah, it's Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, it's Elder Scrolls.
It's
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls, yeah. I'm so used to people just saying Skyrim that I associate with that, but whatever. And what is set to be, so this is, I guess, this is talking in future tense. Now it's past tense because I believe they did buy it. This will be one of the biggest, largest ever acquisitions in video game industry. Microsoft announced Monday, so the 21st, I believe, that it has reached a deal with ZeniMax Media.
Yeah,
the parent
so-
company.
Essentially, Microsoft bought the parent company.
Yeah. So
They didn't buy Bethesda. Well, they
didn't
bought
buy
Bethesda, but they bought the parent
everything.
company.
Yeah. They just like just curbed them,
Yeah.
took everything. So ZeniMax Media, they bought, I guess, ZeniMax Media, the parent company of the popular video game publisher Bethesda Softworks for $7.5 billion.
Yeah.
When the deal is finalized, Bethesda properties, including the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Wolfenstein, Quake, Starfield, and Doom, will be owned by Microsoft. These series will be added to the Xbox Game Pass. Ooh, a subscription-based cloud service, blah, 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 of course. The Bethesda deal is expected to be finalized the second half of the fiscal year 2021. So it didn't officially happen yet, but I think my guess is, stuff is signed
Yeah,
and it's going to go down. So, yeah.
yeah. Like
7.5 fucking billion. And this comes after Microsoft spent 2.5 billion for Mojang, the company behind Microsoft in 2014. It will be Microsoft's most expensive video game
Minecraft?
acquisition ever. Minecraft.
you said, Microsoft.
I'm a fucking idiot. Microsoft bought Mojang,
yeah.
the owner of the company behind Minecraft. Yeah, there you go.
So
Wow.
something about that. One, it's kind of like Disney buying Marvel. They didn't buy Spider-Man. They bought Marvel, which is like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But just for record or reference, Disney bought Marvel for $4 billion in 2009.
Wow.
So
At that time, we were just like, holy shit. And now it's almost
Yeah.
double. $7.5 billion deal. Man, it must be nice to have a company just to fucking. Oh, god damn it. Holy shit. Yeah, that's insane. It must be just really nice to be able to do that, as a company. Like, I can spend $7.5 billion and still somehow just come out ahead and the projections and long term of it. That's like, goddamn. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I mean, he's probably just collecting money at this point. I don't know how much he's.
He makes money while taking a nap. Like, he just, like, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, there's my 8 hours in. Guess it's time to relax. Nice.
I'd be curious to what, like,
Does
if
money
he's
make
still
Doing anything?
doing anything.
I'm sure he's.
It says Bill Gates is still believed to own 330 million shares of Microsoft, accounting for roughly $55 billion worth of Microsoft stock, or 4.3% of the total company. So
That's
only
it?
4%.
Oh Jesus. Wow, I would think he'd have a lot more. But I guess with how
uh,
much money he has and what he's done and
well,
made,
actually,
and
I
it
just
doesn't really
saw in March. It looks like he left the board back in March.
matter. If I was as
Yeah,
successful as him and have as much money as him, I'd want the least amount of responsibility as possible and try to enjoy my life. He
yeah,
can do it, dude. The guy can do whatever the fuck he wants to do, man. If he wants to fly to wherever the fuck, the Maldives tomorrow, tonight, he can get his private jet and just go right now.
yep.
You know, it's just like I wouldn't want to work ever again if I had that much money. You know, I've done it. It's all done. I'm done. I won. I won my game. I'm gonna go reap the benefits now. But whatever. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, moving on.
Speaking, I'll just say in video game vein.
Okay.
Apparently, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is supposedly, it was rumored to be revealed, I think, like in the next month or two, but it's being pushed back into, or what's this say? EA and developer BioWare are pushing the release into early 2021.
Okay.
Which I'd be psyched if it came out on Steam and had Steam achievements, because right now 3 is the only one that has Steam achievements, and I thoroughly enjoyed the second game.
I couldn't get past the first 4 hours of the first game.
First game is a little rough. Second game is solid.
I think the first game's so bad for me.
It's just a little dated.
It's so
It's a little dated.
I can't play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bought it for like 98 cents. So.
Second game, I think, is pretty solid in terms of, like, you know, how do you want to build your guy type thing.
Yeah.
One was a lot more limited, I feel like, from what I remember. Because I remember with the first game, I also struggled a bit for it after beating the second one multiple times. So I would definitely suggest, like, start at 2, because the 1 is very dated, it feels like.
Do I need to get the story of 1 or no?
If I remember correctly, when I played through it, it gave you like because in the first game you have options. It almost gave you like like, you know, like the storyboard stills that you see in like productions, where it's like they're like storyboarding essentially. And it's like all like just people drew pictures and stuff like that. You would recognize it if you see it.
Yeah, exactly.
But essentially, they just do like still shots. They don't show like any actual cutscenes, but it's just like pictures of like, then this happened. Like, it started off with this, and you know, it's like who would you go with, this person or this person, and then you choose one, and like it gives you a couple options from the choices you had to make in the first game, and then those choices transfer over into the second game, depending on what you choose. And usually it's I think it's mainly just like, you know, did you decide with this person or this person, and then like that one person or the other is an available NPC or sidekick for you in that game, or you know, one race or the other is going to be. What's that?
That wasn't the first one too, right? You choose who your partner was, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think one of the choices is like, did you side with this person or this person? And whoever you side with is like, you don't get both of them in the second game. So it's like whoever you side with, I think, is who you can have as like a teammate. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense though. Yeah, I mean, I side with you. But, fuck the other guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But if that comes out with Steam achievements, I would be stoked.
I just saw something really quick. It's taking so long because the first game isn't good enough. They said so they want to spend more time make.
Like, I feel like the second and third game is just kind of like taking the game and maybe making graphics slightly better and just like you know, the little tweaks here and there, because I feel like the first 2 games were super solid, or not the first 2, the last 2, second and third. I gotta be careful. I was gonna say that's why I had to change it to second and third and not the last 2, because there's Andromeda, which wasn't super popular.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like 2 and 3 were super solid. It was like slight graphical upgrades, maybe like little tweaks here and there for performance and stuff, but like overall 2 and 3 were solid. Okay. I'm holding out for at least achievements on the second one on Steam. I don't care about the first.
I have 2.
If it had Steam achievements, I would pick that up in a heartbeat. Same with Dead Space 1 and 2. I'm
Good.
waiting for Steam achievements on those.
Hell
But
yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Who
Hell
knows?
is it to the yes.
Speaking of which, I'll just run right into this because I have it up and it's kind of related to that.
Okay.
RuneScape is officially coming to Steam.
Damn.
After nearly 20 years of being exclusive to their website, they are coming to Steam.
Man, I played so much. I put so much time into that fucking game.
So like, there's like the new RuneScape, which is very different from the game we played.
Yeah, I guarantee. Yeah,
I've dabbled in the new one. I'm like, this isn't what I can do, but like you can play the old one still online.
Yeah.
But so the current version of RuneScape is coming October 14th, so pretty much 2 weeks.
Okay.
But which it will be free to play, and it will also, I'm pretty sure, have Steam achievements. Or so it claims.
Fuck.
But apparently, old school RuneScape is coming to Steam in early 2021.
Okay.
So if that also has Steam achievements, that's gonna be a grind. But
Fuck. Yeah. God damn it.
I could fall heavily back into that.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Like, I remember when I went on my trip in February, like, I was literally playing old school RuneScape on my phone. At one point, my friend looked at me and she's like, "Are you playing RuneScape?" And I was like, "Yeah."
What?
She's like, "Holy fuck."
What's it to
I'm like,
ya?
"Yep."
Yeah, motherfucker. That's good though.
So,
Good stuff.
unless, like, the new RuneScape, the achievements are pretty easy, I might just wait for the old school
Yeah.
one to be released if it has Steam achievements. And if it doesn't, then I'll just do a new one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, updated graphically, I'm sure. And
Well, I know it's like completely
better.
different layout, and it's like not even
Yeah.
like the same map, I don't think, or
There
it's
you
like
go.
very modified.
There you go, man.
But yeah,
Yeah. I'm looking at sales right now. Now that I have Steam up, but anyway, I'll get into that really quick. I don't want to buy more games. I'm just happy that I'm not looking forward to too many games, which sounds bad, but just like the time,
Yeah.
man, the fucking time. Because I know Cyberpunk's in a murder time. I know
yep,
when Horizon comes out, eventually, the next year or two, that's in a murder time. Ragnarok, we know what platinum that. It's like fucking. I'm just
Yeah.
glad that I can have some time in between to buy like older games that I didn't have a chance to
Yeah.
play. You know, like just fulfill some of my backlog and just knock some stuff out. So anyway.
someone came into my chat the other day and was like, "When are you gonna go back to Witcher?" I was like, "I'm gonna do that after Cyberpunk." If I start it now, Cyberpunk is gonna come out, and that's gonna get put on the shelf, and then I'm gonna forget things. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna wait till after I finish Cyberpunk, or at least a playthrough, and then I'll
Yep.
go in and start grinding achievements in that. But
For sure.
I want to wait till Cyberpunk,
Hell yeah. Does Cyberpunk have online?
like multiplayer.
Yeah, it's got multiplayer.
I think it said it will.
Won't release until 2020.
I was gonna say I don't think it's coming out on release, but it will eventually. But I don't think they've really said what it will even be multiplayer wise.
Dude, it can probably just be just like fucking GTA. Cyberpunk 2077's multiplayer isn't just an add-on component like GTA Online, but a fully fledged game in itself. That means CD Projekt Red needs more time to work on it, and the studio confirmed it will launch till 2022 or thereabouts. Interesting. Okay, I'm in. Yeah, so that's fucking cool. I'm all about that. But anyway.
Anyway,
Got some more Animal Crossing news.
I heard.
So, Animal Crossing Halloween event is announced, and the fall update is coming September 30th. And the little sub-headline says, Pumpkins, Costumes, and Candy. On September 30th, Animal Crossing New Horizons will be updated with a Halloween-themed event and all manner of new additions for the fall season. And honestly, this person does not handle it, apparently. The free update will add pumpkin farming, Halloween decorations and costumes, a Halloween night celebration, new options for revisiting dreams, and a Nook Link app update. So as seen, it references the trailer above. As seen in the trailer above, it looks like players will be able to grow and harvest their own pumpkins from their very own pumpkin patches. Then use these items to create seasonal decorations, stacks of pumpkins, bats, and pumpkin arches, and plenty more. Pretty much DIY recipes, you know. Of course, that would be a thing. And Nook's Cranium will also start selling candy. The Able Sisters will start featuring costumes like the mage's dress shown in the trailer that they showed. A body paint and colored contacts complete the look, of course. So I guess you look like a zombie, maybe. The best news, of course, is that your villagers will also don costumes on Halloween night. Nice. Speaking of which, Halloween night will be celebrated between 5 p.m. It begins at 5 p.m. October 31st in your local area. And a mysterious Jack will visit, according to news release from Nintendo. He's apparently the czar of Halloween. Give him candy, and he'll give you spooky in-game rewards. So,
Jack's an appropriate name. I bet he has a pumpkin on his head.
Mystery guest Jack. He is a pumpkin.
Oh,
It's just like his yeah, he's just a jack-o'-lantern with like a mage's suit and black little paws or hands or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's similar to when I played. Oh, so actually, lastly, the Nintendo said it would be updating the Nook Link app, which would be able to use a Nintendo Switch online smartphone app to perform reactions in game. Lastly, revisiting dreams would be able to easily revisit dreams, making them easier to visit. Okay, I never really did the dream stuff yet, but this reminds me of like every other Animal Crossing, which is fucking awesome because on Christmas, Jingle would come around like between like whatever time you can go talk to him, and he'd give you like a special piece of Christmas furniture or like a decoration or something like that, and I'm hoping that this is the exact same thing, and we can do it again and again and again and again. So, would be ideal. I'm pretty pumped for this because Animal Crossing, at this point in time, Animal Crossing is my game of the year. So,
I mean,
just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if Cyberpunk's gonna be.
I don't know if it'll
in
be
contention.
included.
I think it might be a little bit too late for that.
Because I remember October 18th is when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, in like 2018 or whatever, and it was like just on the cusp of making it. So I'm thinking that it might be too late. But don't quote me on that because I don't know shit.
So Animal Crossing over Last of Us.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm going with how much time and how badly I wanted to play said game, and I have 400 or so hours in Animal Crossing, and I couldn't put the game down for up until like.
I'm curious to what other will be in contention because it's probably gonna be Last of Us.
Last of Us 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if Fall Guys made it into that category.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not saying it will, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know what else would potentially. What else has come out? Like, I don't think Avengers has the potential to even be in that category right now. I don't know what else came out. Resident Evil. That came out this year, maybe.
Let's see. Persona 5 came out. Last of Us Part 2, Half-Life Alyx. That might be one.
Doom. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ghost of Tsushima.
Crusader Kings 3, Animal Crossing, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Yakuza, Time Express Skating things.
It's gonna be interesting to see what.
Yeah, I mean, what's gonna really make it onto the? Because it's only like 5 or 6 on there.
I think it's 6.
6. So I think it's safe to say that, of course, Last of Us.
I think it's gonna be Last of Us, Animal Crossing. Ghost of Tsushima.
Half-Life Alyx. Alex.
Maybe, like I feel like it might either be that or Resident Evil will take a spot.
Persona 5, maybe.
Probably Persona 5. I've heard good things about those games. They just weren't my go-to.
Yeah. So maybe some of those. And if Cyberpunk makes it, I mean.
If Cyberpunk makes it, I think it will definitely be on there. Maybe Fall Guys. Maybe Nioh 2 or Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know, man. I don't know, but hopefully, it speaks volumes to say that like I almost forgot about Last of Us 2, when talking about this. But like, Last of Us 2, it'd be like probably Last of Us 2, because I got the fucking Pledge edition of it, so I got like Last of Us 2 or Animal Crossing for sure, for me, until Cyberpunk. We'll see if it makes it. It makes it,
Yeah.
So whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. Fuck yeah, Animal Crossing rocks.
I think you'll enjoy this. I don't know if you saw it, but today's Sunday. Football happened today.
Okay.
I don't know if it's their first home game, but the Denver Broncos filled part of their stadium with the entire town of South Park cardboard cutouts.
I saw that and I fucking love it. Yes.
I saw that and I was like, that is amazing. Like,
That's
I wouldn't expect
awesome.
any less from it, and I love that they did it.
Yep. 100%. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's also funny because all the characters on it are wearing masks, which makes it even better.
Yep. I totally saw that this morning. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. You guys are amazing.
Top comment: Broncos season ticket holders. Derbs.
That's fucking great. I love that episode.
Yeah.
Love that show, man.
I thought that was pretty clever, though. That's not many cities I feel like can do something like that, and
no.
Denver took it in stride.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, man.
Which I wonder if they just did that for fun, or if South Park, like the South Park crew, paid.
Yeah, like advertising or something.
For it as like a form of advertising, or Comedy Central did. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'd be curious to see, because I wouldn't be mad if they just did it. Where like they just contacted Comedy Central or the people from South Park and be like, "Hey, can we do this?" And they'd be like, "Fuck yeah."
Fuck yeah, you can do that. I mean, free advertising? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure if they were asked, "Hey, can we do this?" they wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't if I was.
Yeah.
If I was Trey or Matt, I wouldn't fucking say nope.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it. Fuck yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. Please do. That zombie show.
Do you have anything else? I have one more thing.
I do not have anything else. I just want to talk about ACNH and yeah, that's stuff.
The last thing I have is it's kind of going back on what was originally said, but apparently Zack Snyder will shoot new footage for his cut of the Justice League.
I thought he wasn't gonna do anything like that.
Originally, it started off as he wasn't, and it was all going to be post production and like ADR and stuff like that, new dialogue and stuff like that.
Whatever.
But apparently, Ben Affleck, Cavill, Gal Gadot, and Ray Fisher will return for about a week of reshoots, according to THR.
Okay.
And it's actually not notable, or it's notable not least. Wait, this is notable not least. I don't understand exactly what that means. But because of the ongoing disputes between Warner Brothers and Fisher, Ray Fisher has alleged that Joss Whedon, who stepped in to rewrite and finish production of Justice League when Snyder stepped down from the project after a family tragedy, cultivated an abusive on-set environment.
Shit.
Which a lot of people were like hesitant to believe because it was kind of just came out within the past couple months. But then Momoa also posted something on Instagram about I stand with Ray Fisher, and it was like, well, if Momoa is saying something, like, he's a pretty humble and genuine guy, so if he's saying something, he must have saw something, and is like, yeah, Ray Fisher was not treated
properly
or nicely or fairly or something like that.
Just so sucks. Negative shit just keeps happening.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking A, man. Like,
Which was one of the reasons people were hesitant, because it was like, well, this movie came out 3 years ago. Why is he just bringing it up now type thing?
Yeah, yep.
But then when Momoa was like, yeah, I stand with Ray Fisher, and that was like all the picture was, it was like, okay, maybe if Momoa is saying it, we're going to believe him because he seems really genuine and down to earth and real. But with the new footage costs, the Wrap reports, I guess that's the article that posted it originally, the new budget for Snyder's recut of Justice League is now $70 million, up from the estimated $20 to $30 million when it was announced in May.
Wow.
So it's still projected to debut in 2021, and Snyder has indicated that his version of Justice League could be up to 4 hours long, which we already knew.
Oh my god. That's ridiculous, though. That's ridiculous. Dude, it's like a 3-session movie for me. I'm not gonna be able to watch it.
No, I think on HBO Max they're releasing it in weekly hour segments.
Oh, okay.
And then afterwards, I think they said we'll release it as one big thing. Okay. But they're like, we're starting off as a weekly miniseries essentially, which I think works out even better. Because you have time to flesh things out. Nothing's gonna get cut that feels like it could disrupt flow, or why did this person do this? Like, you can flesh things out.
Yeah, you can dwell. You can dwell on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I think will help it a lot more.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know how many times we, not just superhero movies, but we've gone to see a movie and it's like
That's just
hour and a half long. And it's like, well,
Wait,
why didn't
no.
this happen?
Yep.
Like, what was the reason behind this? And it was like,
yeah. Why didn't they fucking talk about this or delve into that further?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
or where the fuck did this come from? So
Exactly.
it's like,
Yeah.
have a hour miniseries, 4-week event. It's like,
Fucking.
you
totally
can really dive
justified.
in and delve into things that
Dive on in.
you wouldn't be able to do with a 2.5, 3-hour movie.
Yeah. Impossible. So
So
that makes sense, though, man.
I don't. I have to look this up now. I don't remember what movie it was. I want to say it was either a James Cameron or Ridley Scott movie. I might be wrong though, or maybe it was Nolan. There's something I heard recently about a director that like he shot so much footage and he had to trim it down, but he didn't want to cut any scene out. That he literally went through scenes and like cut off frames. Like, you shoot 24 frames per second. I think is what they shoot normally for movies. Like literally, he would cut off like 2 or 3 frames of each scene at like the very beginning or the very end, just to fit it into the time constraint.
How much that really reduce it though?
That's what I mean. I have to find what it was.
Right. I don't know.
I don't remember. I'd have to look that up for next week.
Okay.
All
right. I'm curious.
But it was one of those things that I thought was really interesting because it was like, you always hear about scenes getting cut, but this director was like, I don't want to cut any scene. I'm going to get super intricate and just cut literally frames of a second off of each scene and fit it into the time constraint.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Which blows my mind.
If you can do it and you can make it work, then...
I mean, if you have the time to do it and you think that's going to make your movie better, rather than cut in a whole scene of... Because, I mean, if you think about it, if you cut 3 frames off of each scene or something...
Yeah.
At the beginning and the end, and you only get, 18 frames out of that second instead of 24, or not 18, 21 out of that 24. Like, odds are the normal viewer won't be able to see that difference because it's so quick.
Yeah, probably not. Yep. But still, it's like fucking A.
Yeah. I mean, it's his time, it's his money. It's not like it's wasting your life or anything. So
that's true. That's true. But I'm just genuinely curious, like how much it really shortens the movie now. Like if it's like 4 hours,
that's why I feel like it must have been like it was like okay, your time constraint is 2.5, 3 hours, and he had like 4 hours of footage filmed. And it was like, I don't want to cut anything. Okay, let's figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
And they
I don't
had
think taking 3 frames per second away that would take like an hour off a movie though, right?
Well, that's I don't know if they gave like specifics.
Yeah, okay.
But it was just like he just went in and cut frames out of parts of the scene to like,
excuse me.
Like I mean, if you think about it, there's when they film scenes and there's the cuts of back and forth between the actors and not like the single shot. It's like anytime the camera cuts, you could cut a couple frames off of that shot.
That's true.
And then that could save you
over
minutes
time,
in the long run.
Yep. Okay.
So.
No, I got you. All right.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have. I'm pretty excited for Justice League still.
Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic.
Hoping for the best, expecting the worst.
There you go, man.
Story of my life.
Story of all of our lives, right? All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it then, right? You good with that? You done? You got everything else? Yeah, I gotta go eat some dinner. So that's gonna wrap up Caffeine 115 of Guy Party Podcast. Such a fitting and aptly named episode as I slam my cup of coffee at 6:45 at night. But that's gonna do it, and we'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Bye.